Hi, and welcome everyone to Meet the Teach, where we get to learn about teachers and students in our middle schools. My name is Giovanna Landino, and I'm at Denton Magnet School. So let's get started. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Stiell, today. Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Go ahead. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Start off with what started making you have a passion for teaching students?
My passion for teaching children came from the fact that I deeply love science, and that science passion made me choose my career as an educator, and that is what's made me want to continue to teach, because I have that passion for science.
Okay. What has been your favorite activity that you've done in class?
My favorite activity that I've done in class? I love genetics and teaching the whole concept of genetics. And I do this whole Punnett Square dance with the kids. And I think the kids really catch on to that. I'm a very lively teacher, so I think the kids catch on to that. And that's probably one of my favorite lessons, just because I can add the whole dancing concept into my classroom.
What is something that inspires you every day?
Something that inspires me every day. Well, the passion that I see that my kids have in the classroom is something that inspires me every day. I also love this light bulb moment that goes off in kids whenever I'm teaching something, and I know maybe it's a really hard concept and they start to grasp it, and I see this whole change in their face and their facial expression, and I get to see that light bulb moment go off for the kids because they grasp the concept. That is what drives me to continue to do what I do every day.
Okay. Is there anything that you feel like is challenging about your job?
Biggest challenge for me would probably be the time and the workload, because sometimes that goes into, it extends beyond my classroom hours. So I have to remember that there's a balance that I have to have between my work life and my personal life. The really cool thing that I've been blessed with, though, is that I have a very supportive family, and I have an amazing son that just loves science just as much as I do. So when he knows Mommy has to prep for a lab, he wants to come help Mommy prep for a lab. So that's my workload, and the time is a challenge, but I've learned to balance the two. So.
Okay.
Do you have a moment where I could ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What is your favorite subject and why? And you can't pick soccer.
Well, my favorite subject in school right now has been biology.
Okay.
Because we get to do a lot of hands-on activities, and it's very engaging, and it's pretty fun content.
Okay. What is one of the most interesting lessons that you've had in my classroom before?
I feel like the cricket lab has been the most interesting one, because we got to work with the crickets and plants and the fungi and see how they would react with the different, how much CO2 they would make.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, thank you for answering questions for me.
You're welcome.
Would you like to answer a funny question for me?
Sure. If you could go back in time, what moment would it be?
Oh, back in time. A particular moment, because I am a genetics person, that's like my favorite content. I definitely say the time that Reginald Punnett discovered that whole concept of 4 squares to take Gregory Mendel's whole concept that he took years of studying, and he wrapped it up into one little bitty tool that could be used to show genetic crosses. But if you're going to take me to that time, I'm also going to have to hang out with a couple other people. So I'm going to have to see Albert Einstein too, and I'm going to have to see Thomas Edison as well, because they're around the same time frame. What about you?
I would go back to probably the beginning of my 7th grade year. I don't know, it's just been a really fun time for me while at school, and in just a time that I would like to be in.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you to Ms. Stiell for letting us know a little bit more about her. And that was all for today's episode of Meet the Teacher. Keep an eye out for more videos, and thanks for watching.